A very good day to daughter. This is Group B from group number 6. This is our video presentation. My name is Xiaoten Xiaohuisa. My metric number is 27742. Now I'll read about our background port. Our port name is Restart Port and located at Selangor. The goal of this business plan is to outline a strategy roadmap for the Restart Port in order to cater and accomplish two main objectives. The first main objective is to strengthen the port role as a hub to import and export the commercial goods in order to cater the growth of the e-commerce business. The second is to sustain the port as smart and sustainable port by utilizing sophisticated technology to achieve an environmentally friendly environment. This is our port overview. Restart Port lies in the hub of the Southeast Asia, and Restart Port is a regional trading host for commodities from China, Korea, Japan, and Australia. Restart Port also use and promote sustainable port development. For example, Restart Port Green Initiative, including switching to LED lighting. Restart Port also has a great management team that is responsible for the port's growth and developments. Restart Port also use technology to create a smart port. For example, a smart mobile sensor can identify emergency vehicle nearby and air pollution. This is our plan element. The sub-plan complies financials, capital installation on the green technology, environmental, and marketing plans. The first one of the such element is financial plan. The Restart Port expects a lot of investment from potential or seeker investor. Moreover, the Restart Port also plans to keep post expenses within 3% of existing condition. The second sub-element is capital installation of the green technology. Smart mobile all-purpose sensor as smart mobile for GPS sensors to detect and measure temperatures, wind speed, air pollution index, and water quality index. Next is environmental plans. The Restart Ports will be eco-friendly by using smart technology to start paperwork. Smart technology can guide the environment while increasing production and reducing environmental accidents. The last one of the sub-element is marketing plans. Restart Ports will work with other ports like port clients to handle the uncertain cargo demands and achieve cost effectiveness. Restart Port as a smart port may use smart maintenance, smart features depots, and smart port monitors to meet the uncertain demand. Plan implementation overview implies that the strategy agenda, environmental goals, and marketing strategies for smart and sustainable ports are based on financial plans and green technology capital installation. The yearly performance report also promises to assess and change the next step to achieve the goals. Implementing Restart Ports will require cash, time, and expenditures. And the 2-point strategy planning or partnerships. The Restart Port plan set the port's ambition for 2021 and 2022. Each goal describes a strategy to strengthen the port and make it world-class ports. The missions of the Restart Port is to strengthen the port's through hubs as import and export to cater the growth of the e-commerce business in order to achieve smart port in the world-class ports. Well, for the visions, they will establish a sustainable and smart port as a worldwide leader that can lead the growth in the area of economy, the sustainable environment, port, and commodities. Restart Ports also hold 4 values. The first one is customer focus. In order for customer to have reasonable expectation about speed, cost, times, and Restart Ports also played a high focus on customer experience. The second is competitive differentiation. Restart Ports constantly improve efficiency and effectiveness on ties, quality, sustainable concept, and high productivity in managing import and export from the first e-commerce boom due to the COVID-19 pandemic consequences. The third is sustainability. Restart Ports also focusing on long-term environmental challenges to meet the future trend of sustainable ports. The last one is teamwork. The commitment to utilizing the organization strengths, expertise, and experience. Restart Port also encourages full engagement and positive working relationship with corporate partners to encourage diversity on the port. This is a short analysis of the future's Restart Ports. For the future strengths of the Restart Port is strategy, geographical locations, customer experience focus, advanced technology on the smart ports. While for the opportunity, Restart Port will experience the surge in global e-commerce, R&D teams on sustainable ports, and leading sustainable ports among regional competitors. However, the winners of the Restart Port is lack of capitals, bureaucratic and document procedures that are time-consuming. And the last one is threat, which is lack of technical staff and changes in political policy on the port. This is a goal and strategies were implemented by the Restart Port. The first one is strengthen the port competitive in regional competitors. The goals of this is one, to improve the port function as an essential hub for import and export to support the expansion of e-commerce and international shipping. While for the strategy that were implemented by the Restart Port is internal economic efficiency, the Restart Port will improve existing port infrastructure and encouraging sustainable port regulation using cutting-edge logistic technology and client needs. Restart second is advanced environmental stewardship. During port planning and development, the goal of this is one, to keep focus on environmental issues, increase operating efficiency, and reduce emissions. The strategy that were implemented by the SEAPORT is investing in renewable energy sources like biomass, solar, and wind, and also through the research and development with local university on smart technology. Restart Port also encouraging ships to use green energy instead of fossil fuels through government policy. And also the third is enhance the development of the organization. The goal is improve employee engagement and internal operation to give more values on customer and employees. The strategy is set up a true whole port training plans for clever workers using smart technology technology to improve port staff communications, using technology to assist product and service procurements. Competent teams with expertise in sustainable technology also were implemented by the restart ports, and also well retain and find quality talents by recruiting local university graduates. This is a list of the partnership of the Restart Port. Restart Port is very emphasizing the global partnerships focused on environmental and economic issues. The example of the partnerships of Restart Port is Asia Ports Associations, which help the Asian ports develop and operate more efficiently while promoting regional collaboration on environmental challenges and management. The second is Malaysia-German Triangular Cooperation Programs, which is to promote sustainable port development and CSR, corporate sustainable responsibility. The third is Trans-Pacific Partnerships Agreements, which is TPPA. The last one is IMO, International Maritime Organization, which is the Restart Ports contributes to enhancing maritime and environmental sustainability. For 3.0 total quality management of Restart Port for the next 2 years, 2021 to 2022, indicated about qualitative management encompasses seaports usage and strategic business components. And the ports of the Restart Port can gain and keep a competitive edge by upgrading their logistical services. And this TQN actually can help the Restart Port cluster product and services respond faster and keep the customer satisfied and ports activity sustainable. The following are the principles of TQN in Restart Port. The first one is customer focus, which is to maintain customer loyalty and expectation. The Restart Ports must respond quickly to customer feedback. The second is continuous improvement. Quality improvement policy plans, processes, and methods are continuously monitored and reviewed by the report staff. And the report staff also must use the latest technology to improve port sustainability. The third is maritime environment focus, which is to reduce port tax or other financial incentives to be able to encourage ships to utilize greener fuels or engines. Next, human resource as the principle of TQN report staff also focus on quality process staff retentions, moral courage to provide feedback on quality problems by employees, build a reward appraisal system to appreciate support employee efforts. The last one is community benefits, which is to provide safe, secure environmental management policy to the local community and also enhance domain awareness and to assist in the identification and control of port risk.
Section operation planning. Number 1, port operation planning. The first, a peak storage cargo area. Port need to meet the need of port user. The storage of import cargo and export cargo should be expedited to prevent misdelivery of cargo. All cargo can store up to a maximum of 3 days to previous case of insufficient storage area for future cargo. If more than 3 days, port users should be fined 5,000 ringgit Malaysia per day or 20% of the value of cargo per day. Second, implementation of ICT. Electronic Data Interchange (EDI) is a system that allows two partners to convert document in standard electronic format by computer to computer. Order email is also an electronic method. File converted via email must still be processed by the public rather than a computer. Restart port can check the authenticity of document in advance and shorten the cargo clearance process. And number 3 and third, highly efficient of payment process. Port should feed the payment of port traffic chain by email. Port user can click the link in the email and pay for it via credit card or online banking. In just a few seconds, the payment process is complete. It's not like using a check to have to wait 3 days for the check to clear. Next, storage system. The first is general cargo. For general cargo, loader workers are assigned to unload general cargo to the dock or reload it onto a train or truck. Items left in the transport ship immediately after berth may be stored in upper Medita order, for example, A to Z, for each space to facilitate transport. Other goods such as dangerous goods, motorcar, steel product, and goods in transit are stored in specialist warehouse. The second is container. For container, LCL cargo will be sent to the place for unloading. The items are then stored in the ship and await delivery by the owner. FCL container are delivered directly to the recipient premises or to the port exit. Empty container are hauled to the dock marshalling station. The last one is port safety and security. To become a world-class port, safety is a most important element. Crime prevention, counter-terrorism detection, maritime security training, and emergency accident response and mitigation are all the elements that port authority need to consider. The first one is cooperate with national navy. This star port can cooperate with the National Navy. The National Navy can lay naval base in the port area to keep the port away from fighting terrorism. They can also do daily patrol in certain sea area. The second is e-gate system. The e-gate system will enable the use of e-payment for door entrance fee and e-star port. The project is expected to yield several benefits, including improved ship safety and port facility. It will also reduce traffic congestion and active level at the entrance.
Seaport economic focusing. Malaysia is situated between east and west. It is interface in world maritime trade, playing a crucial role in the business of moving container box in southeastern part of Asia. The prominent container terminals in Malaysia are positioned among the top 20 ports in terms of value handled. The annual average growth of throughput in Malaysian container port increased more than threefold. The development of Malaysian seaport has been significantly influenced by the three focuses such as increased use the containerization, significant growth in domestic economic activity, and every charging pattern in both supply and demand chains, all of which have led to increased transshipment activity and alert shipping round. Malaysian ports are experiencing exponential growth in container trade with the expansion of port capacity following trade growth and need to efficiency strategy to reduce the operational pressure of Malaysian seaport. Economic impact contains the wide range of change brought by infrastructure investment project, while economic benefit trend to be directly manageable impact in terms of monetary value. The focusing exercise is hazardous and commonly lead to inner trade assessment. Port focusing models are really accurate. The bottom line is the estimate of the economic impact of port investment is an impact field which focus on the effectiveness of transport infrastructure such as categories of indirect and include benefits. Further, these investments are contingent on the sale and scope to change the generate. Among the most relevant changes that have impact port and maritime transport is economic change. Seaborne trend has grown a lot in part because of the high shift of manufacturing to low cost and in part because the economic growth. This underlines the growing importance of logistics of organizing the resulting complex distribution system. The global evolution of container port, particularly their different growth rate, is indicative of the driving focus of outshoring and regional economic development.
Research plan. Market research can often be reduced to priority. Stay having effective market research can be a game changer for our marketing strategy. By taking the time to create a goal-oriented market research plan, we can ensure that our team maintain its focus on high-value initiatives that will either provide opportunity to compete, strengthen relationship with audience, or both. But what does an effective and goal-oriented market research plan look like? For areas of common market research, most market research surveys are conducted to gain observation about the target audience and way to expand market reach. Here are some common types of market research. Port relationship awareness. A port relationship awareness study can measure consumer awareness of the study provided at the port. They are usually anonymous and ask consumer how well they know the port they remember for a service. This study often include questions about buying behavior, convenience, price, and um, convenience and price. This study will help in determining the relative position of your port in the market and where your competitor may have an advantage. First is target audience. You cannot afford to target everyone. Knowing who your target audience is will help you create relevant message that resonate with them. Okay, second is customer acquisition. To gain new customer, you need to understand what makes them tick.
Surveying your ideal customer can be a great way to find out how and why they choose your pot, so you can gain more customer like them. And last is customer retention. As marketer, we know that it is cheaper to retain current customer than to acquire a new customer. Okay, that's all from me.
Now we are talking about the internal factor for 7.0 key element of factors of succession plan or restart ports. The first internal factor is strategy location. The area chosen for the operation of restart port is safe from the extreme weather condition such as typhoon and has a steady climate. The second is infrastructures. Report star must provide quality equipment and amenity for port user. Port task taker and mobile staker are examples of the port reliability of the report star. The third is integrated transport system. Restart can connect different modes of transportation to increase the efficiency of transferring product from the port to another mode of transportation to the next destinations. Well, for the next internal factor is time consuming. The report star management will confirm the request and prepare the timetable in a methodical manner so that the restart port users do not have to wait for a long time. The fifth is port efficiency. Just-in-time solution in restart ports management benefits the ports by increasing efficiency by guaranteeing that all goods arrive on time for the following procedures. The next one is maintenance service. Restart port is preparing ships repair services for port users. And the last one is safety and security. Service issues such as loss, stolen, or damaged products are unlikely at restart ports. Restart port is concerned about security and safety to reduce unreliable accidents. Now I will end my last part with these external factors in 7.0. The first is talent management. Restart ports require disciplined employees who are committed to their job regardless of status. Every employee is recognized as a potential talent with opportunity and mentorships. The second external factor is career management, which is the first of the restart ports can plan for careers and successions. In this succession planning, career management ensures talent availability. And for the sub-factor includes career guidance and advancement. The third is leadership. Modern leaders can inspire and motivate employees in unpredictable times, which allowing leader to show, glorify influence, and increasing organization indicators plan success. The last part is performance management, which is focused on the setting and achieving goals where contractually use feedback to influence behavior about the employee believe they can achieve affect their performance. Thank you very much. This is our group presentation.